What's good, Internet? My name is attackslug, and welcome back to WWE 13, the Attitude Era. It's time for Kane versus old Stone Cold. Win the match and succeed at the Attitude Moment. Pretty simple. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, welcome to a fine Saturday here on the program with Paul Bearer. And there are some things here to discuss on the show on this fine Saturday. If you have not watched yesterday's Perplexing Pixels of Spider-Man, go watch that video. But otherwise, we are here to discuss things in wrestling at 5 p.m. as we do each and every day of the week. Number one, the Mixed Match Challenge seems kind of cursed, you guys. Kind of cursed. Because now another competitor has been pulled due to injury. So a couple of days ago,
after what we have just witnessed, we still have one more match to go.
Oh my gosh, I almost forgot. The WWE Championship match.
Yeah, King, how could you forget? It's the main event, as it should be. That title has the history. Anyway, so a couple of days ago, Alexa was pulled from the Mixed Match Challenge due to a arm injury, arm numbness, or something along those lines, and was replaced by one Ember Moon. And now, as announced yesterday on their Facebook Watch Facebook page thing, Sasha Banks has been pulled from the Mixed Match Challenge due to injury, not sure what yet, and replaced by Mickie James. So now it is Mickie James and Bobby Lashley, both TNA alumni, in that Mixed Match Challenge. So, I guess there's that, but man, that thing is cursed. Also, how come they keep referring to Season 1 as last year? It was like 5 months ago. That just happened. That was a 2018 joint. Anyway, also in the news, we have an announcement for the NWA 70th Anniversary Show. Who will be calling that show? On commentary, none other than one Tony Schiavone. So, that'll put some butts in those seats. That'll put some butts in those seats. I like Tony. So I'm not sure who else he's calling that show with, but having him on wrestling commentary is, I think, always a good thing. Considering how many guys you've had, in the past, I don't know, several years doing it who weren't that good, coachman. Having someone like Tony Schiavone calling wrestling is a great idea. He's been doing like baseball and podcasts and I don't know, like radio stuff. He's been around doing announcing, just not wrestling announcing, which was always weird when they had, the whole thing with the buying WCW, and he never wanted to go work for Vince, or was never asked to go work for Vince. One or the other. Not sure which, but in any event, good to hear him back on a wrestling broadcast. Anyway, we have another arena announcement for a main event at a pay-per-view, which will probably not end up being the actual thing. Look, they get it right a lot of the time, but they've announced the arena for TLC is saying that we're going to see Braun and Ziggler and McIntyre versus The Shield at TLC. And I'm like, so you're not going to have any of the Raw titles on the line at all on that show? That'd be weird. But if you recall, the original announced main event for Hell in a Cell was Roman Reigns and Kevin Owens, and obviously that didn't happen. Card subject to change, and arenas, while they do get it right a lot of the time, and they do spoil things a lot of the time, I feel like this one, probably not. I don't think you would do that six-man tag after A, having it at the Super Showdown, pretty soon here, and then having it again in December at TLC, and then not having any belt on the line when you have your main championships with both Roman and Rollins and Ziggler and McIntyre. That would be insane to me. And that would still main event. That is the absolute funny and sad part, right? If that match did happen at TLC, it would be the main event, even though there wouldn't be any belts on the line, even though obviously AJ or Joe or whoever as the WWE champion would not main event when they should be, because if you don't have somebody in with a belt, it shouldn't be the main event. I mean, okay, Taker, fine, I can accept Taker, he's a legend, right? But otherwise, it was, oh, well, there's the WWE title match, and then there's the Roman Reigns match. And I'm like, no, that should never happen. if you have your world champion, who is your historical world champion, not your brand new red belt champion. But hey, I get it. Raw's the A show. Roman is the A player. The big dog. The guy. But still. Like, that was a travesty of justice when they had Roman versus Joe in the main event for nothing. There was nothing on the line. And people were leaving here in New Jersey, as they should have been, for that nonsense, predictable finish. Boring BS. Anyway. Still salty. Still salty. Anyway. There was that. Austin here, getting in some licks. I mean, don't underestimate the Rattlesnake, even against the big red machine. So do I have to get in a tombstone first before this historical moment happens? Because I'm assuming it is a ref bump, but it has been up to this point just a ref bump for those bits of business. Oh no, here comes Mankind with that solid steel chair. That was a cool camera zoom. I can definitely... Oh, Paul Bearer paying dividends. Thanks, Dad. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. And then Austin back in the ring. Distraction. Side walk slam. Foley kind of walking around here with the chair doing something. Walking into the audience. I don't know. Let's tombstone on Stone Cold. Boom. Tombstone. And Foley in the ring. Referee's not calling for it. And, okay. This is the first I'm pretty sure this is a first blood match. So, when Austin gets... Oh, here comes X. Ref bump. Is this supposed to happen before we had Mick Foley in the ring? I don't... Oh, here comes Taker. And he misses. Oh, Stone Cold. Busted open. Boom. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's a long cutscene. He will.
Austin has a chair. Oh my God, what a shot. The referee is calling for the bell. Austin is bleeding, and the title's on the line here.
No! And thus begins the one-day title reign of Kane. I never understood how you could book Kane in a first blood match wearing his mask. That's kind of cheating, right? June 28th? June 29th. Now then, I have been reading and watching additional things on 2K19 with only 13 days to go until that game is available here, or at least if you got the deluxe edition or the woo edition. And I've been keeping track of some of these quality of life improvements that I am actually very excited for.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you what, the atmosphere in this arena is absolutely breathtaking. You can feel the emotion. You can smell and taste it. Oh, the WWE is red hot. And Stone Cold wants his title back.
Give me a hell yeah.
Get it. We finally have a champion we can all look up to. A role model. A man that doesn't curse or drink or use any foul hand gestures.
I mean, yeah, but once you learn about Katie Vick, I'm not sure you would have kind of, you know what, never mind. One thing I am actually very excited about is the fact that we can now individually control the volume between the ring commentary and the ring announcing. That is super exciting.
Well, be that as it may, ladies and gentlemen, Kane has the championship advantage. And by that I mean Austin has to beat Kane. Kane does not have to beat Austin to retain the title. So up next, the WWE Championship is on the line.
So I can finally keep JoJo and her ring announcing while turning down Cole and Byron and Corey Graves. We also have the fact that you can now customize the chairs in the Create an Arena feature. So the backs of the chairs can be customized with logos and that kind of thing. So no more Snickers on every freaking chair. Man, that's pretty cool. Like, it's not a huge thing, but all those little things add up to a better overall experience. When you are building your own... Oops, I'm Stone Cold. When you are building your own Royal Rumble, right, you can choose your competitors, right? Not only can you choose your competitors, you can choose... Does that count? Woo! You can also choose exactly what number they come out at. That is super important to have, finally, in the game. Because previously, you could choose all 30 competitors, but you never knew which number they were going to be out as, right? So it's like, alright, I'm going to have this cool Rumble, and then, oh no, out comes Kurt Hawkins at number 30. And I'm like, no, that's not what I want. That's not what I want. The effect of randomness was, back by that drop. Was kind of irritating. So thankfully, you can totally get around that randomness now, which is awesome. Totally digging that. I seen the entrance for Rusev Day with Aiden English doing the intro. It was basically perfect. It was exactly what you wanted. You had the crowd chanting Rusev Day and Aiden doing his thing. Obviously, it's outdated now with Aiden turning on Rusev, but having that in the game is awesome. I also saw the championship entrance of one modern-day Maharaja has the Singh Bros doing their bit with the modern-day Maharaja. Awesome. I've heard that, unfortunately, the Singh Bros are not playable, so that's kind of a bummer, but just having that stuff in there, just even bits and pieces of it, is good stuff, and I will give kudos for that. So, thankfully, that is a thing. They have the whole bit of the intro and everything, so not just walking out, but doing the whole spoken word deal, right? That's cool. Now, not everything is quite all the way there, you guys. What is cool is they've added several new arenas, right? So you have, like, the Indy Arena, you have Mexico Arena, you have basically the Tokyo Dome without calling it the Tokyo Dome, right? And that's awesome. Here's the problem. Those arenas are not available to use in the Creator Arena. So if you wanted to actually say, alright, I'm going to get in all the textures to make this Tokyo Dome into the actual New Japan Tokyo Dome, you can't do that. And I'm like, really? You go so close to being there, but not all the way being there. You were so close. You were so close. So, it's cool, but unfortunately, you're not going to have your New Japan-themed Tokyo Dome arena. So, there is that. Also, from what I'm hearing, that people had been speculating originally when they showed off the showcase mode, we would have the added mode of special guest referee. Unfortunately, it looks like not the case. Because people are not seeing it in any of the match options, and that is very, very sad. Also, Kane, really? Really, Kane? You're gonna just walk away and not get hit by the... Oh, Kane! Kane! I'm doing that... Ah! He's such a little pain in my ass. Thanks, Kane. Thanks, Kane. Guess what? You're gonna hit with a stunner now. I gotta build it up again. Again! Didn't hit that Ted's press. What a waste. What a waste. So I gotta build this whole thing again. This whole stupid thing again. So yes, it looks like no special guest ref match in the main game mode, which is like, come on. If you built it for Showcase, then why can't you put it in the main game? I don't get that. I really, really don't. So, maybe next year. Maybe next year. But honestly, they don't have that many of those that it's like, for me, it's not a big deal. They've had way more Fatal 5-Ways than they've had special guest referee matches in the past couple of years. So I'm not that, like, upset about it. But if you're going to go through all the trouble to have that built for your showcase mode, why can't you have it in your main game entirely? Like, I don't get that. But that's just what I'm hearing now. Perhaps there'll be, like, you know, day one patch, and that'll change. But nobody saw the option in the menus when they were down there in Florida playing the game. So, most unfortunate. Most unfortunate. Speaking of unfortunate here, Kane, you need to go. Kane, you need to go. Oh, here comes the dead man. Of course. Of course. Really? I couldn't even... Alright, there's your perfect distraction. King of the Ring. Alright, Kane. Alright, Kane. Des press. Stone Cold. Stone Cold. Stone Cold. Busted him open. I mean, I don't see how he's wearing a mask, but whatever. And then Stunner. Number 2. Boom. That's it, folks. That's gotta be all she wrote, right? It's just perform finisher, and then stop. Enough with the animation. Is so long. It's so long. Oh, we're not gonna make it. Crap. We didn't. Video game. The animation is so long, it screwed me over there. Seriously, I had to drag him. I couldn't make it into the 9 seconds. That is such a waste. Also, Taker and Paul Bearer, they're getting into it. Enough with the reversals, Kane. What the blue hell, man? Okay, Stone Cold Stunner. One more time. Can I skip these replays that are going to just eat up all this time? That I don't need. This taunt takes up so much time. Pin! I'm hitting circle. Oh my god. Don't you... Really, Paul Bearer? Are you serious? Are you serious, Paul Bearer, with this nonsense? Taker, get your mans. Get your mans. Throw him out of here. Throw him out of here. Seriously. Throw him out of here. Do your job. I need to do other things today. I don't have time to sit here for another half an hour to get this match to work. Seriously. I didn't get it. I didn't get it.
Here is your winner and new WWE Champion, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Stone Cold Steve Austin has just regained the WWE title.
Oh, poor Mr. McMahon.
Oh, hell yeah.
Thanks, JR. Thanks, JR. Much appreciated, JR. Alright, there you go. Stone Cold champion 1 day later. And I failed the objective by 1 freaking second. I've already been sitting here on these highlights for a half hour. I'll take care of it off camera. I'm attackslug. Thanks for watching. More videos every day. I'll see you next time right here on this channel. And I'm out.